do, 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 do. Wow.
Do, do, do.
Hey everyone, I'm Egoqueenalexis, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we have some cool things to go over. We have the Warhammer Fest UK 2019 event. They're going to be doing more tomorrow, so yeah. This thing is amazing. There's a flying toaster. There's so much to this.
Hey, I want that flying toaster.
I know, I plan to get it for you.
Yeah.
So. Let's take a look at this. Pew, pew, pew. Anyway, I'm going to put my bolter down before I get in trouble now.
Yeah, you do that.
All right.
So, starting at the top?
Starting at the top, day 1, 5 p.m. Victor is with me. If you guys know Victor, you know him as Vicky the GM. The lighting in here is quite terrible today, and I do apologize about that. I gotta get some blackout curtains to fix all the lighting in here. But anyway, let's read into this.
Shall I?
Yep, and go as cheesy as you want with it.
Wow, what a day! As the first day of Warhammer Fest draws to a close, let's take a quick look back at some of the awesome stuff we've seen. Contrast paint has definitely been the star of the show, with hundreds, if not thousands, of hobbyists packing the Citadel color area to put the new paints through their paces.
Oh yeah, the one thick coat. I love this. So let's take a look at some of this. You got like freaking, this guy's going over it. This guy's looking over at the corner, like really ticked off, like right over here. Like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at him.
Yeah,
right there.
This feels like heresy.
Anyway, we got a bunch of pictures of them showing off the tech. They're called Technicolors, aren't they, or something?
It's contrast paint.
Contrast paint. So let's read the second part right there.
There have been a number of seminars and Warhammer previews that have taken place, dropping bombshells for Warhammer 40,000, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, the Middle-earth strategy game, and more besides.
Hey, people play that.
Whatever. The seminar rooms have been filled to bursting points, with folks hanging on every word, eagerly awaiting news of future projects. Oh yeah, I forgot to add when you were talking about the contrast paint, and that is how the paint wars began. As the two sides fought over whether it's one or two.
Okay, so in the picture I count one woman.
I can't see. Wait, there's one. And that's it.
So there's a woman there.
I mean, yeah, everybody gets one.
Let's see, in the front rows. No.
Well, in any case, let's keep going.
sorry, I had to do that.
Yeah, so the Warhammer studio has been emptied, with many of the talented masterminds behind the hobby in attendance to chat and answer questions. If you've ever had a burning question you wanted to ask the design teams behind the miniatures in game, the Warhammer Fest is certainly a golden opportunity to do it. Speaking of gold, Golden Demon may not be formally kicking off until tomorrow, but many painters are already handing in entries, and in doing so, giving everyone a preview of their incredible miniatures.
Oh my god, okay. This woman. Anyway, that's 2 so far. Sorry, I'll stop. No, but I'm actually... Have you ever... Yeah, Victor, you've seen the Golden Demon stuff, right? It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I usually look at the winner.
Yeah, I just look at Mope's army because it is Golden Demon worthy. It is. Her army is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, for people in the chat, I will be taking questions. We will be grabbing them afterwards, unless you do the super chat feature, which goes a long way to helping out the channel, and we'll grab those questions immediately. I actually know this guy. Like, I recognize him.
Which one?
The one in the Warhammer community picture.
They're all Warhammer community pictures.
The picture that I'm looking at on my screen, Victor, you butt.
Yeah, I'm looking at my screen, you butt.
Hey, look, my green screen's right behind me.
The
green screen area is always, like, fun. I'm going to skip through this just a little bit. Green screen area, always fun. Some of my props have actually been featured there. Like, my bolter. which is a
Man.
Goblin Diaz pattern bolter with a combi melter, drum-fed magazine, and seeker ammunition.
Yeah, man, I want to hold that Thunderhammer.
Die, heretics. Anyway,
Die.
let me put that
Alright.
over there because it is heavy.
Let's see, moving on. There have also been a number of tournaments taking place, including Blood Bowl, Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions, and Kill Team Arena, as well as Warhammer Underworlds Grand Clash. Man, I wouldn't be opposed to playing some Blood Bowl myself.
Blood Bowl is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Although you've never seen how the game is supposed to be played, just, you know.
I've seen how it is played. We can't say, no, stop, don't say it.
Drunkenly.
I just said that. Anyway.
Beer Bowl. One of the things that made Warhammer Fest so special is the extraordinary efforts that cosplayers who regularly attend.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Because I get featured on here all the time for cosplaying in America.
Yeah, that Rogel Dorn really looks cool.
I like him. I like how the Space Marine's looking over at the 9-foot-tall Catachan. Or Acadian.
Yeah. Something's not right here.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nettled by this.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got a Berserker. Nice. Got a couple of Tech Priests. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very
And
well
bunch
done,
of Acadians.
And a bunch of Acadians.
Even though their guns look too much like toy guns.
Oh, don't be like that, Victor. They're putting in a lot of effort. And those have Age of Sigmar cosplayers. That's rare.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually looks pretty damn sweet.
Before, after, Heresy. Never once. Anyway.
Although, I do find her tiny little hammer to be really, really quaint.
Okay, look, Victor, why don't you try to carry around my bolter for 6.5 hours?
Well, I guess I'll do that then.
No, my bolter is heavy.
And there's load more still to come tomorrow, including
All right,
Golden
let's skip
Daemon.
past that. Let's go straight to some of the cooler stuff. So, the strategy game for Middle Earth. Middle Earth, I've seen a lot of people play it. It is a very balanced game, which I think is pretty cool. And it's interesting. I'm not into fantasy. I'm not into Lord of the Rings fantasy. And I'm not into 40K's fantasy. I say 40K, like GW's fantasy.
Fear not, nerds. I will have her watch Lord of the Rings one day.
I would prefer not to. Look, this guy's over here screaming, look, people play this game! Sorry. The miniatures for it seem a little bit strange. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to say worse quality.
They're generic.
But they are pretty... Compared to 40K's models, they're not the most designed... They're not the most detailed models, in my opinion. The faces are a little bit weird. The hands are gigantic, but those might actually just be hobbits. I don't know.
Those are hobbits, indeed.
You got the little hovel thingy.
Look at that swanky hobbit right there. Looks good. There we have hobbit holes.
Dude guy riding a horse who has the same exact facial expression. I wonder if he has that facial expression when he's using the bathroom. Then you got an obese orc riding I think those are called Rorgs or something like that.
That is a goblin warlord riding a warg, indeed.
So he's on here. He's all constipated. He gets off. He looks like he has to poop himself. Then we have Age of Sigmar stuff. Age of Sigmar is a very popular game. Will be featured on my channel soon enough. They got some new stuff for narrative, matched play. I'm just going to skip through most of this because I don't do Age of Sigmar. Ooh, what is this?
Did you see the Warcry stuff?
No, I didn't. Let's take a listen to this. How loud is this going to be first?
Probably pretty loud.
Champions, exiles.
Ooh.
They gather here beneath the gaze of the gods.
I like it.
To wage war.
Yeah, and there's some
shadow.
themed team.
The strong.
Fighting seems a little bit silly.
Yeah, it is. It's not exactly Game of Thrones quality, but
it's good.
It's silly.
Begin. Every war
Wow.
cry is a blood-soaked pledge. And the
You know,
dark
the Warhammer
god
Studio
like it,
team
I like
has been
it.
having a lot of fun.
They have to be having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
it.
then-
I would actually watch this as a series.
Yeah.
I'd watch that as a series. Like if they did a miniature series of that, just like 5-minute little things on like YouTube, I would watch that in a heartbeat. So we have another video here, which is only a few seconds long.
Yeah, it's the apparently new
There is no
new
honor
team
in
for
defeat.
the
Glory is
for the
grasped
combat game for
only
Age of
in
Sigmar.
victory.
So it's Mortal Kombat.
We harness the cunning
Not quite.
of the
It's
coiling one.
kind
Yo,
of
that guy has a guitar.
One cut, one kill.
and snakes.
Yo, whatever.
Lots
That
of-
guy has a guitar. Most people are gonna be like, "What's a guitar?" And I'm just gonna be like, "Yo, that's a guitar."
Huh.
It's Snake. This is old Zogwart. We finally figured out what happened to old Zogwart. He became a human.
He got ripped. He got super ripped.
So it does look like a gladiatory arena, which does make sense, except for the snakes and whatever. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, these would make excellent cultists. Like, that's how I view
Yeah.
things. Like, Warhammer Fantasy models, I'm just like, you know what? These guys look cool. I could mix them into a cultist herd.
Yeah, those are pretty sweet looking models for that.
Yeah. I like them. I like them. Or some Yukari. Like, they would look cool as that. Then we got this. This is interesting.
I don't know what that is.
Warhammer Underworld. It's whatever.
Yeah.
We got some crazy lion thingy. Looks okay. Not really that great.
I am going to read the next section. Because halflings in Blood Bowl, yay! They're literally the worst.
Oh my god.
There's one with a squirrel on his head. How can you not like this?
Very easily. Very easily is the answer to this.
They have pots on their heads and sieves.
They look poorly designed.
No, halflings are that fat in Warhammer Fantasy.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of these.
Well, yeah, true. But keep moving, and there's more Blood Bowl stuff coming up, including some Wood Elf stuff.
So we got some new Blood Bowl stuff, obviously. This actually looks cool. Like, I want this model, but I'd probably take the ball out of her hand, put like a scepter or something, or like a grenade, and actually use her as a cultist. Who would have
Of course.
guessed? Who would have guessed, right? Does anyone even play Blood Bowl? Yes, Victor does.
Yes, they do. Hey, that's not just me. There's other people too.
Yeah, there's like 3.
Hey. No fair. It's only the entire population of Iceland.
Then we got some new heads for Necromunda, which is pretty cool. I'm whatever about these. I like the Gene Stealer cult heads a little bit better.
Yeah, there's also the weapon kits,
The weapon kits, which look really nice. We got a grenade launcher. We got SMGs. We got flamethrowers. We got more flamethrowers. We got Webbers. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, this like the
Sniper
Necromunda
rifles.
gangs. Excuse me, the
Make
Necromunda
great
gangs.
cultists.
Not only great cultists, but if you want a bunch of NPCs for your role-playing games, just pick up the Necromunda gangs and
That is
go to town.
Like, look at this. Cultist champion right here. Boom. There you go. And look at this guy. I don't like that guy.
I do like the custom characters.
I am
Necromunda.
not going to mention this. Why, GW? Why did you bring this back?
They redesigned him.
It's still offensive. It's still terrible. They need to. Okay, you know what? I shouldn't be so hard on this model because if I remember correctly, and I have a meme for this. Yeah, here's the meme for this. Okay, here's this guy's original design. All right, like They changed it considerably. They took his hood off so he no longer looks like a Klansman, but he still looked like a Klansman. Like,
Well, they took away some of the nooses and
yeah, no,
away
I'm
his
not going to
hood.
comment on that guy. That is a model that if my opponent decided to make an entire gang out of, I wouldn't play him. Like, that's one of the primary reasons I won't play Necromunda.
Well, they
Ugh.
I feel like they fixed it.
I don't. And I understand, Victor, you wouldn't feel like they fixed it because you don't get how offensive it is to, like, Americans.
Babe, don't go past the Arbites teaser.
Okay, let's watch an RPG teaser.
Play it. Play it.
Indigo 6 of 414, Hub Zone 5, status?
Patrol Gamma 3-3, on site.
Copy Gamma 3-3, you are cleared for breach.
Copy Control, Gamma 3-3, take position at set breach charges. Setting melter charge. All elements in position. Melter charges in place. Control, this is Gamma 3-3. We are at precipice.
Copy 3-3, grant them Halmore's justice.
On me, Gamma, for Lord Helmore and High Primus. Blow that door!
Oh, that was a lame explosion.
Weapons! Drop your weapons! Contact front! Open fire!
Adeptus Arbites models. Yay!
It's about time. Maybe we can get some Cyber Mastiffs.
No doubt.
Okay, and now we move on to a game that isn't really played as much. Oops, sorry, I just hit my microphone. A game that isn't played too much by me, but I see a lot of people play this at events, and this is Adeptus Titanicus. Now, personally, I'm still waiting for Adeptus Titanicus to become an epic, where they include all the aircraft, where they include the giant battles and everything, and I really think that's the way they're going to push this to expand it into the future. And I understand the slow build-up to it, because if they went full out all in already, it might not have worked as well as it could. So we get some new Reaver kits. We get one with a phallic missile on the top of it. Another one with a weapon on top of it. What is that weapon?
I don't know.
New upgrades. Oh, we also get the 2 new knights. He looks hilarious. Oh, look at this! A little overcompensation turtle. I love Blastoise in 40k.
Yeah, it's great.
So we got some new things for Adeptus Titanicus, which includes dice, which I really, 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 really wish GW would put the symbol on the 6. Why they don't do that, I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah. Next teaser.
So moving along, we have all of the different things for Adeptus Titanicus, which most people just use the generic terrain and just say, hey, look, it's supersized. So now we have the new trailer for Aeronautica, which I think is probably going to be a part of this game or a 40k tabletop game with the full-size stuff. So let's take a listen to this. Alright, I'm already loving this. Alright, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I think Mope will enjoy this.
Me and Riley already talked about this, and we are definitely going to be playing Aeronautica against each other. That is just going to be a thing. Like, hands down going to be a thing. Like, there is... My shirt keeps riding up. There is no question about that. Because one of the things that a lot of the bigger hobbyists do is they play full-scale Titanicus. And if I can play full-scale Titanicus with if I could play full-scale Epic, you know, just actual Apocalypse, I totally would. But on a quicker scale with just the super machines of 40k. Like, nothing smaller than a Predator. Like, I don't want to see Tactical Marines on the field. I don't want to see Rhinos on the field. I want to see, like, Razorbacks with the men in it to represent them, and just going up from there. We also have a brand new dude guy. You want to read the top of this?
We're fresh out of the Malevolence preview seminar, and we've had a better look at some of the upcoming releases for the Horus Heresy, as well as a chance to get some insights into the book from the writers themselves. I have no idea what that thing is. It looks like a knight-ish
It is
thing.
a knight.
Yeah, and then we have the
Yes!
White Stars.
He has 3 top knots!
Yes, so I think they're trolling Mope now.
He has 3 top knots!
Yeah, babe,
I'm
you
sorry.
photoshopped 3 top knots onto the eagle.
I know, but it's a better picture of him. And I do have to say, the Leviathan Dreadnought with the White Scar insignias all over him does look amazing.
Yeah.
Moving up, we have the White Scar's Terminators, which look a bit silly. I'm not gonna lie. They kind of look a little bit weak compared to the other Terminators.
They look less ostentatious than the other
They
ones.
also have less
definitely.
weaponry.
Yeah, they just have a melee weapon, which is odd.
Yeah, they're on par with maybe the Justarian, but that's about it.
Yeah, and then we have a new model in the character line.
If you look at this
Heresy.
guy real quick, you can see that he has a wrist-mounted combi bolter that is a combi flamer.
Yes.
I think that's amazing. Or it's on his side. It might be slung to his side. I think it's slung to his side. Yeah, it's definitely slung to his side.
Yeah, it's in a holster. Never mind.
Yeah, but still, it's there, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool. These guys actually do look like, yeah, who knew White Scars looked good in black? I wouldn't say that they look good. They kind of look generic, and they look like they honestly look like Fallen.
It's
Okay.
I didn't actually know that White Scars use Terminators in
Yeah,
such
just
a
like
way.
everybody else, they do have Terminators. They do have all of the crazier things. Let's see, we have the land speeders. These are still useless. It has 2 autocannons on the side of it now.
Oh
So-
no, the White Scars got penis jetpack.
Well, everybody does.
Do they?
Yes. But
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting Horus Heresy. Everyone has those.
yeah, everybody has everything except for certain Terminators, except the Ultramarines who have everything. So it has 2 Hunter Killer missiles, 2 Reaper autocannons on the side, and an assault cannon. It is heavily armed, but if you move it, it can't fire half of its weaponry. We also have the pleasure bikes. These things are definitely straight out of Slaaneash's realm. They're ribbed for her pleasure. There's more jokes about that. Insert here.
Ooh, that is a nice looking dreadnought.
He has a lance and a thunder hammer. I think that's kind of cool. Then we have, and this is a Blood Angel Contemptor Dreadnought with double lightning claws, or is it lightning claws? Harness power of the Contemptor class Dreadnought, armed with a single-use booster that lets him leap right into the heart of battle. Oh yeah, he's the Jump Pack Dreadnought!
Yep.
I love this idea. I think it's terrific. He literally has a jump pack. He can Shoryuken aircrafts out of the sky.
Leave it to the Blood Angels to do something like that.
Just imagine you just have this dreadnought on the ground. Sir, there's a high-speed aircraft coming. An interceptor. Don't worry, I got it. And then you just see him, Shoryuken, and just go flying into the air and kill a plane.
Nice.
I'm sorry. And then we have the Legio Custodes with their Ares gunships. I want one of these really badly, but that looks really phallic at the front.
Of course it does. It's Custodes. What did you expect?
I know. It's so adorable. It actually looks right out of like Alien vs. Predator. Not gonna lie. It looks like one of their drop ships. I think it's really cool. Yeah, I like it. But now, let's move on to these demons. The demons of the Rune Storm. So, these are so cool because they're unaligned demons.
Yep, unaligned demons in 30k of all places. They. Fun fact: I quizzed my other Dark Heresy group on where these demons came from. They thought they were from fantasy.
No, these are from 30k. They're summoned
Yeah,
by
I
the
know.
word bearers.
But yeah, I know. But they look like Age of Sigmar demons.
Oh my god, they're so cool. Well, I mean, Age of Sigmar demons and 40k demons are the same demons. Doesn't matter.
Well,
Different
yeah,
universes, but same demons.
well, it's the style, really. We haven't really had demons that look so good.
By the way, if you take his head off, or don't put his tail on, you could put a head on both sides of his you could put a head on his butt.
Ah,
Just saying, you could put a butt on his head butt.
yeah.
Anyway, it's
Does that
actually
make it
kind
a
of
head-
cool to
head-
see these guys because they're demons wielding different types of weapons. Now, we get demons wielding like swords and claws, but we've never actually had a demon wielding a hammer. So I think that's really, really cool. We've also had demons wielding axes and maces, but never really a hammer. So this is something that I'm actually really excited for. As you guys know, I started the demon army very recently, and I plan to actually add these to my 40k demon army. Knowing GW, they will have rules for both 30k, 40k, and Age of Sigmar, because at this point, GW has realized that they have to appeal to all three games all at once. I wouldn't be surprised if these things could even show up in, like, I don't know what the Hobbit game is called now.
Middle Earth. I'm not sure about that one, but yeah.
Yeah, but the fact that we get unaligned demons is really cool because I want Be'lakor to actually lead an unaligned army, and I want to try that out.
If Be'lakor with Furies and these guys.
Yeah, it would be really cool. And we just did get Furies and everything. And we've got so much to reveal this, and we got Apocalypse. Look at this. This is crazy. Let's take a listen. This is the type of gaming that I like. Apocalypse. Wait, what? Are they playing it on a 6x4?
Wait, what?
Ah, they have movement trays! Oh my god, they took Epic and made it for the full scale! Huh. Those are D12s!
What?
Huh. You know what,
Yeah,
I'd give
those
this a try. I'd give this a try.
Yeah, those are some wonky looking dice.
Alright, the new top... do you want to read this, the new Apocalypse?
Yeah, the new Apocalypse brings grand strategy to your tabletop with an all-new gaming system designed to simulate 41st Millennium's most colossal conflicts. Detachment move in unison to perform devastating assault, and as War Master commanding an apocalyptic army, you'll be making decisions that affect lives of hundreds of your miniatures at a time.
Yep, and we lost Victor.
Those massive games.
Yep,
Oh.
we've lost Victor.
Hello?
Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
Hello?
You're there, Victor. Anyway, downtime between your actions is minimal, meaning even the most massive games stay engaging. Damage is resolved at the end of the turn, so if you've been waiting for weeks to use your Reaver Titan, your enemy won't get to shoot it off the table before you get a chance to retaliate. It's brutal, it's strategic, and it's got some of the most intense, concentrated carnage ever seen on tabletop wargaming. I think that's pretty cool, but there's a lot of people who have simulated apocalypse games where they have the rule of don't shoot the big things first. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm really excited about this. I want to try it out just a bit, but I'm not sure if it's going to be a stick for the channel. I kind of like just scaling up 40k. I think it works just fine, especially as you go into more narrative games with a mindset of doing matched play rules. Like, for instance, for demons, you can't just keep summoning and summoning and summoning and summoning. There has to be a limit. So it comes with a bunch of stuff. It's a bunch of D12s. That's so weird. I thought it was D20s. My bad. It's D12s. Bunch of markers, a field manual, which I think is pretty cool. A bunch of cards. I'm not too big on the cards. I don't even like my data cards. So, moving on, we have a picture of it. Looks kind of cool. Ooh, free rules online for your army. Okay, GW, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Record-breaking games of 40K. Nice. And then we have this silly thing. I'm just imagining Gilliman going, we need more guns on it. Tech Bruce just like, Gilliman, seriously? So it looks like it's just a battle cannon. Is it just a battle cannon? Let's see. It's a massive frontline battle tank that the Marines' maneuverability, flexibility, and some heavy firepower in the 41st millennium, capable of shredding infantry and armor alike within. But what is on it? Because this looks like the generic kit plus an upgrade sprue. So I'm a little bit about it.
I see a plasma cannon.
Yeah, it does have a plasma cannon, but again, I'm a little bit iffy about this. It has a big giant plasma cannon, has the heavy bolter onslaught cannon, the heavy stubber that you always take the Gatling gun for, and actually this one doesn't have the side mounts. Ooh, it is a slightly different tank. If you notice, the side mounts are not there. So this thing is more armored and less, yeah, look at that. It doesn't actually have... It has a different turret.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, it has an entirely different top. It has an entirely different side, which I think is pretty cool. I wonder if it has options.
This is the Repulsor Executioner.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if it has any different war gear options.
It has a macroplasma incinerator
aside
and a
from
heavy
the two big
laser
guns.
destroyer. Yeah, heavy laser destroyer and I don't know. It has twin-linked heavy bolters, I can see.
Interesting.
Macro stubber. Yeah.
So we'll have to see how this plays out. I mean, I could playtest this thing. I have a repulsor. It wouldn't be hard to play this thing out. I like its design. I actually like my repulsor. Like, I'll be serious. I didn't like it until I saw it and I did my own stuff to it. Oh, is this video about it? Like,
this is
this is the reveal trailer. So let's take a look at the reveal trailer.
I am so happy.
I'm still probably going to buy the drill over this thing because I think the drill is a little bit better, but this thing's neat. Mostly because it's those siege vehicles of World War I or II.
Yes. The amphibious assault guys.
Yeah. It's so adorable.
I know, I want
$60.
one.
Look at how cute it is. Okay, so you get the bread box or you get the toaster.
Yeah, perfect. Now all of those toaster repair skills will come to fruition.
I don't know how I feel about this thing.
I like it.
Yeah, it's interesting, to say the least. I don't know. Huh.
I like it.
It's neat looking, I'll give it that.
It's
neat looking.
It's a dedicated transport. What more can I ask for?
It's also a levitating transport.
Yes, it is.
Alright. And now we have the Chaos Knights. There's so much to go over here, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, this day's been nuts, and there's more tomorrow. You want me to read the Chaos Knights thing?
Not yet. Let's take a look at this video. Oh my god, the Chaos Castellan looks so cool just now.
Yeah.
Those masks look so cool. Knights but evil.
Yeah.
God, they look so good!
Yeah, and they're brand new kits.
Oh my god, they look crazy good. Oh my god, I love them. Oh, they look great. They look absolutely amazing. Alright, so let's take a look at these. They look outrageous. They look so metal. I love this.
Metal.
Oh my god, look at it. Like, they still have some of the cleanness of the Imperial Knight, but they also have all of these teeth and everything all over it. I love it.
So yeah, the article says the Imperial Knight is an immediately iconic design, and it can't be improved upon, but you can add spikes.
Yes. Spikes, chains, whips. I'm surprised they haven't released the Ursus claws for these things yet.
No. Yeah, actually, can knights hold those?
No. Well,
Yeah, I
certain
thought
ones can.
like warhounds can hold them. I know, but
No,
I
they
don't
have the
think...
harpoon of the, not the castellan, the, I forget the other name, the one with the flamethrower.
Ah, right.
I mean, it's about time that they did this because every third-party printer and sculptor out there was doing this already. So it's about time that they caught up. And then we have Codex Chaos Knights, which has all 6 knights in it. And that's probably it.
This
We'll
is
say
not
6.
that surprising because they had an index entry.
Yeah, they had Renegade Knights. Now they have Chaos Knights. So they might actually have the Chaos War Machine trait, which means that they can be affected by some of the demonic traits.
Which would be
Pretty
crazy.
sweet.
There we go, the main attraction.
And then we have the Sister of Battle, and she looks incredible.
Oh, it's so good.
I absolutely love it, though I think the face is a little bit too blocky, but that's just me complaining.
I think we'll just have to accept that they'll never get womanly faces correct.
She sort of has heels, I guess that's okay.
Heels-ish.
But we do actually have what the sprue looks like. So this is a single set mold. So it's just a one-piece mold for this Battle Sister. This is a special Battle Sister that's coming out prior to them. We also have what she actually looks like. They didn't erase the mold lines or anything. But on the model itself, she does have a more slim face, similar to mine, which I like. So she looks kind of good right there. And on the sprue, she looks good. On GW's website, on the Warhammer community, they didn't make her face look that good. Like, I really, really don't like that face. I'm probably going to mold the nose down, change up the eye. I'm probably just going to ask Sanguinius to do all of this. I'll be real.
Yeah, it's probably the paint scheme that's probably doing some of the work for the blocky face.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And then we have all of the different paints and what they look like. They have a bunch of people painting stuff. They have a bunch of people in lines. They have a bunch of the Funko Pop figures, which I'm super excited about. I want the Funko Pop figures. I'm not going to lie, I want those.
Yeah.
I want all of the toys and stuff that they've come out with. I'm not going to bother reading that. I do love that they have finally one thick coat. This had to be driving Duncan crazy.
Yeah. Wait, you're not going to read the Solar War?
Where's
the
the
books?
Solar War?
You scrolled past it.
Did I? Where?
Actually, did you go past the Funko Pops? Yeah, you went to the paint. So you went past the...
there's a book. Check it. Book. Important. Yay. Neat.
Yeah,
okay,
it
next.
is.
What is the book, though? What is the book?
It is the first book in the Siege of Terra.
Oh, yeah. It's the one that I'm not going to like because they kill off my favorite character forever.
You don't know that.
Let's see. I don't know how I feel about these colors.
I mean, there's been some talk in the Discord about these paints and how they're not, that impressive, but I don't know because I haven't tried them.
Well, I'd have to try out a few and check it for myself. See how they hold up and everything.
If they're good enough for like mass painting infantry, then you'd probably
Yeah.
want to use that.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
good enough is still really good.
Then we have this. Okay, and I think that is it. Holy cow, that was a lot to go over, and they're still not even done yet.
Nope.
Ugh.
There's stuff.
Like, I bet if I refresh this page, there's actually more on here. Which would be insane, to be honest.
I don't think there's any more for day.
Alright, babe, do you want to grab some of the questions that passed?
Yeah, hold on. Let me scroll back
Oh my
up.
god, there's so much.
Get them. Question. Hey, are you going to Valhalla?
Yes, I will be at Valhalla this year, and I can't wait, and maybe even my babe will be there. We'll have to see.
Maybe. We shall see. Let's see. Let's see. Not seeing many questions. Egoqueenalexis, they are Ebon Keshik for the White Scars Terminators. Fair enough.
Oh no, I was comparing them to the Justarian, where they only have the spear or the halberd.
Question: can we get a remix of the song Apocalypse Song?
Maybe? I'd have to find it.
Yeah. Alexis, you want me to send you some fancy D12s?
I have enough D12s, like legit, I have way too many, so I'm good on that. But thank you.
What is this heresy? You can never have enough dice.
Jeez. I forgot how heavy this thing is.
Alexis, can repulsors float on top of other repulsors?
Huh.
Ha!
Huh. That's interesting.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Yeah, huh. I don't know. Maybe?
That was all of the questions. So if anyone wants to ask any, now is the time.
40k Legos when I could actually see that. I could actually definitely see that. Let's see.
Oh, I skipped that one. My bad.
No, I'm really excited for this. The thing that I'm looking forward to the most out of all of this is probably some of the Forge World stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the Forge. Actually, no, it's this guy. I think this guy is out. It's just amazing. Look at him. He looks outrageously good. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. It's crazy good. So yeah. It doesn't actually look like we're getting too many questions, so I think I am going to wrap this one up here. The Repulsor looks neat. It is a different kit, so I think that's kind of cool. I really thought it was just going to be the same kit with just the cannon included, but it's a different top, and I think that's really nice, and it's a different turret. Are you aware that you were a butt? Damn it.
Oh yeah, someone asked if you showed the Bandia edition. You already did a video on those.
Mm-hmm. Yesterday's video was on them. Babe,
yeah,
I'm
go check
assuming
it out.
you're most excited about the crazy toaster.
I want the toaster. Give it to me.
I have all of your infantry just chilling over here, all painted and everything, looking nice.
Yeah, but they can't chill in the back seat because they have none.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me back seats with grab tanks. Also, they just look so. They look perfectly Mechanicus.
Actually, I think that needs Dune Crawler legs.
No, it's grav technology. It's better.
Nope, Dune Crawler legs.
Alexis, the toaster looks vulnerable to grenades without a roof. IMO.
It does.
Oh yeah, it does. But you know they're supposed to be floating really fast on the ground. But
yeah.
Detail.
Yeah. I just love that I'm chilling here with my bolter. This is my happy spot.
Yeah.
Chilling here with my fiance? Nah. Chilling here with my bolter. Bolter is bae.
Ulfer asks, "Is that the new Mars rover?"
Ha! Yes. Yes, yes, it is. What's this thing? Has
Yeah.
missiles on the front of it.
Yeah, it does. It's a tank.
Missiles, some stubbers. It has the autocannon-ish looking thing. It has another stubber. Looks like it has a total of like 5 stubbers on it.
Yeah, it's a dedicated transport and mainline battle tank dual kit.
Silly. We'll have to get 3 of them.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, and with that, I think we're actually going to end this video. I want to thank everybody for joining me. I want to thank everybody for all the amazing questions. I want to thank everybody for following the channel and subscribing. You guys keep me fed and keep me going. I love this hobby, really do. And I can't wait to bring you guys more and more as we go into the future of this channel. More battle reports in the future once we get down to Arizona, I promise you. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's pretty much it. Check out my links to my social media in the links in the description down below. Also, while you're there, you could check out my Patreon. Patreon goes a long way to help supporting the channel. It's super useful. I love it. You get some exclusive content, including a podcast. Aside from that, what?
Are we going to do another stream tomorrow if there's interesting stuff?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Anyway, guys,
Alrighty.
I want to thank Victor for joining me and helping me out on this stream. You're awesome.
Yay.
And I love you, babe.
Love you more.
Anyway, guys, I'm Alexis, the Norn Queen. I love you guys. Bye.